For that kind of money.
All right.
I thought I saw Barry Stars back there.
So, greetings. In the name of the state of Maine, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants of the town of Newburgh and said county and state qualified by law to vote in town affairs to meet at the Newburgh Town Office in said town on Monday, the 1st of December, 2025 at 6 o'clock in the PM to act on Articles 1 by written ballot and Article 2 set out below. Article 1 is to elect a moderator by written ballot to preside at said meeting. Can I have a nomination for,
I nominate Tim Pease.
I just need 3 people to vote on that.
I can't count.
Actually, here, let me give them. Ben, do you have a pen?
Yeah.
With that?
No. Tim and I go with that. 10 minutes ago.
Jack, cut my arm, bleed on it.
You did need a pen?
Yeah. Do we require a voter ID?
Are we supposed to be registered voters? Is that what you just asked?
I'm not even sure what we just voted for.
Yeah, moderator.
The moderator.
I'm gonna pick a moderator and then the next vote's gonna.
Do you have more slips, Katie?
I just need 3, so.
That's just for the
Do you want
moderator.
me, you want a slip, George?
Sure. I've always wanted one. I stopped wearing them years ago.
Oh, my God. Did somebody give me a ride home?
Oh, gosh, did you ride with him?
I'm learning way too
Chuck?
much. Yeah.
You're brave.
It's holding on for my leg. I was telling him where the road was.
You were.
Does that work?
No.
Okay.
You gotta write his name, Tim Pease,
You're voting for the moderator.
moderator.
Yes?
Check.
If it did, let me have it. I'll hang on to it till the next one.
All right. So, I have 3 votes for 4 votes for Mr. Pease. So he will be our moderator this evening.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
101 to 0.
You will do swear.
I, Tim Pease, do swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of this state so long as I shall continue a citizen thereof, so help me God. I, Tim Pease, do swear that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my abilities the duties incumbent upon me as moderator at this meeting according to the Constitution and the laws of the state, so help me God.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Good evening, everyone. Anybody never been to a town meeting before? Good, 2 people. Let me cover a few basics. Welcome to the New England form of basic government. We have, not every town has town meetings, but most do in the state of Maine. So the purpose of a town meeting, you're the legislative body of the town, unless you've given some of those legislative functions to the select board or town council, as the case may be. So there's certain things that have to be voted on at a town meeting. The item that you see in Article 2 about the expenditure of funds from the reserve account, the fire department is one of those things. That's why we're here today. There are annual town meetings, and then there are special town meetings that are called for a particular purpose. This one is a particular purpose one, so we only have 1 article to vote on. The way it works is that I'm going to read the article, and then I'm going to ask for a motion in a second, and then the article is open for debate, comments, questions, and so forth. If you are a resident of the town, you can ask a question. You don't have to be a voter. You can make your comments. You don't have to be a voter. In order to vote, you do have to be registered, though. So, is everybody here registered to vote? Okay? If you're not registered, but you are a resident, you can feel free to talk. If you are not a resident, we need a 2/3 vote of the body in order to allow you to speak. Anybody here intending to speak who is not a resident of Newburgh? Okay. All right. So I think what I'd like to do right now is ask for a vote to allow this gentleman to speak if he has any questions or comments on Article 2. Is there a motion to that effect? Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Very good. We have enough votes so you can speak tonight. All right. Any other questions before we get started? All right. Article 2, to see if the town will vote to appropriate funds from the Fire and Rescue Capital Equipment Reserve not to exceed the amount of $15,000 for the purchase of fire gear, coats, pants, hoods, boots, and gloves for the 4 new members of the department. Is there a motion?
Make a motion, we
I make a
accept the
motion.
article as written.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. Any questions or comments about Article 2? Sir?
I'd like a little idea on how this works in terms of what equipment they need, or when often we make these expenditures.
The guy we just voted for right there.
Yeah, so the stuff that we're asking for is required for us to go into burning buildings, as well as operate around car accidents and things like that. They protect against bloodborne pathogens, but also thermal and salt from fire. That gear has a 10-year lifespan. We try to have 2 sets of gear per member as a way for us to be able to wash it to decrease cancer risk, which is ever growing in the fire service. So each pant and coat is about $3,400, $3,500, $3,600, depending on kind of what the spec is and things like that. So that's kind of what we're going for tonight, is we've got to get the members outfitted. 3 of the 4 have expressed interest in interior firefighting, so we have to get them a certain level of gear. So if they don't have the gear. If they don't have the gear, they likely just get done, and we lose 4 new members because they can't do anything without the gear.
Good, that's all. Thank
I think it's good to mention that we have some gear that we have that was given or borrowed from another department as well, correct?
Yeah, so we did not have enough stuff to get them into something initially. So currently, we borrowed gear from Levant Fire that is not, they're not allowed to go into fires with that gear because it's expired on that 10-year timeline. They are able to go to car accidents and things like that and not act within what we refer to as the hot zone, which is, directly patient care or, actually touching the car itself, but they can be in support roles in that gear.
Any other questions or comments on Article 2? I'm going to call vote for a show of hands, please. All those in favor? Any opposed? I think it's unanimous. So, congratulations. That's the end of the town meeting tonight. Motion to adjourn the town meeting.
Motion to adjourn?
All those in favor? Very good.
Thank you.
Record time, right?
Very impressive.
Right?
Favorite town meeting ever.
That's all it was. Appreciate the support.